Michael Hall, who's from FranNet, North Carolina, who has helped sponsor this event today. And we thank you. Okay, Kathy Walton, who's our SCORE Southeast Regional Vice President. Jim Poppy is not here today. He's our district director. He was going to come. He lives in Wilmington, and he would have had to drive back on Sunday and decided not good idea. So even though he's not here, we have good thoughts about him. Lynn Duthet is another person who is the head of SBA District Director of North Carolina, and she is sick today and has lost her voice, like somebody else in this room. Okay, Joanne Schaefer's from SBA, and is the person who does the 8A, right? Yes. And loans for SBA, so you want to make sure you know who she is. Okay, Kelly Barnhart, Executive Director for Matthews Chamber of Commerce, one of our strategic partners. And Henry Rock, who is the founder and Executive Director of City Startup Labs. Yeah. Thank you. The other thing I'd like to recognize, even though it's sort of reversing the program, but I have liberties, is we have, I think, 3 of our SCORE emeritus here today. Jerry Burns, who's, yep, there you go. Dave Center. He's not here? Okay, I've never met this man, but I've heard tons about him. All good. So, and Jerry Ratchford. Thank you. We're now going to introduce you to 3 other new emeritus winners. Let's see, oh, now this is tricky, because they don't know they know who they are, but I have to look in the camera. Okay, our first one is, not that one? Okay, oh yes, the one who's going to speak so loudly to us today, Bill Baker. Unfortunately, Bill, if you haven't met him today, has a little card that says, I can't talk. He's forbidden by his doctor because of some surgery. And so his wife, Ruth, right? Yeah, is really happy today. Congratulations, and we super appreciate you. You have to stand over here. There's a reason why in a minute. Okay, and you don't want to mess up my reason. I worked hard on that. Okay, the second one is Dick Dreyer. Thank you. No, you have to stay here too now. Otherwise you mess me up. Okay, and Bert Welch. Is Bert Welch here? Oh yeah, okay, there you go. Now you have to stand up here too, because I have something to say. One more thing, okay. So one of the requirements for, in order to be an emeritus, is whether or not you've been in SCORE for at least 5 years. And I thought, oh, what happens if we've got these certificates for these guys and they don't qualify? So I went back and I found each of the years that you started, and then I had to get my calculator out. Together, the 3 of them equal 52 years of service.
Do I have what?
Do you have, are you taking a picture?
Yeah, how about a photo?
Got the photo?
Okay.
Yeah, stand with those guys.
Okay.
And
yeah,
you want to get in the picture too?
Yes, I want to.
All right.
Okay.
Looking
Yeah,
good.
that could be in front of you.
All right. All y'all look here.
Okay.
One more. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, now we have our Distinguished Service Awards. The first one, I know this person is not here because he called and told me that he had planned to be here with his wife and some family situation came up. And it's for Gary Bird for his leadership and commitment to restructuring our client services program. Not only did he organize it, restructure it, but he also introduced the technology on the, so that when attendees came, they could register immediately on a little laptop, and it would immediately go into our little database. And he had to introduce and train the different instructors to do that. And I know that all the instructors that are in here are so happy that they were willing to do that. Just so thank you to Gary Bird, and I did call him to tell him so that if he heard about it from someone else saying congratulations, he had no clue what it was, I'm like, I want to tell you first. So that's our first one. Okay, our second award, Distinguished Service Award, goes to Don Fisher. Yes, for your leadership, commitment, mentoring clients, recruiting and onboarding of SCORE mentors. And I had to stop there because there were only so many lines we could go with. Otherwise, I have to have and our last one, this is my favorite one, sorry, but it is. Okay, it's providing excellent service and superb performance in mentoring SCORE clients and leadership commitment to the marketing program by way of published articles in targeted regional media. Dick Stark. So when Dick decides that he's going to put something in a publication, he gets it done. But we had a new mentor in Hickory, and the Hickory paper is so thin, you can hardly see it. So Wes Christopher brought it in to me one day, and I thought, there's no way, because Wes Christopher said there's no way, and I looked at it and thought, there's no way, you'd have to get like the front page. And Dick said, no, he said, I want to get in Hickory, and I thought, okay, so he's going to have to learn the hard way that he can't get into all the newspapers, right? Next thing I know, Wes Christopher calls me up and he says that he's been congratulated everywhere he's going, and they're telling him he's in a newspaper. Well, he got the whole front page, as in the whole front page. And there wasn't even a word left out. And that was only the first time. He then got another article later, so I guess you taught me something. Okay, I have to disappear for 1 second, just 1 second.
Turn it off.
Oh, this one I need, okay. I have to put this down a second, because I have to look at my notes. I wondered why people needed notes, and then I found out why when I put these words. Because you could say something, but you may miss something or whatever. So the Dick O'Brien Award is considered our highest award of our chapter. It was given in recognition of Dick O'Brien, who's a former chapter president who volunteered tirelessly. Somebody may have known him, I did not. He helped entrepreneurs, small business, and nonprofits achieve their success. And the award has been given annually in honor of him since his death in 2005. So this is our top award. And now I'm out of breath. Okay. Okay. This recipient is a man behind the scenes. Oh, okay. I have to control myself. This is an emotional thing. Okay. He's a man behind the scenes as well as a man on the front line. For more than 13 years, his contribution has had a significant impact on our chapter. Behind the scenes, he's built numerous applications and databases, including our intake application, our appointment calendar, workshop attendee tracking application, and segmented database, to name a few. On the front lines, he's mentored more than 500 clients, and he's also coached many of us in the room today. Currently, he's a member of the National Scores Core Replacement Team, and Core, for those who don't know, is our client tracking system, and those who do know it's our biggest pain. Most of them know him as, I'm going to say affectionately, as the old curmudgeon Mike Harris. And I consider it a great honor to thank you for all that you've done for us and for our chapter and all our success and all the stuff that we did for client services.
Thank you. I am so touched. It never occurred to me that this might ever happen. I thank you all. You've all helped and hindered occasionally too.
That's the curmudgeon part, right?
Yeah, I think so. Together we've gotten this done, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you. Do I get to keep this?
No, you go back and show your wife.
Thank you.
We know that behind every good man, Mike is a good woman. Okay, let's see. Kathy Walton is going to help me with this one. You'll have to take this. This is Kathy Walton, who's the Regional Vice President, Southeast region. And first she's going to tell us, you know what, I have to do one thing first. Stand here. Okay, I have to recognize, where are you? Here's Jean Burrow, a couple years ago, received the Gold Member Award and Certificate for National, and that we know, at the time he was the only one in the state, we suspect he still is. You can just stand up right now. So that's just a little introduction to the next one. And did I introduce you already?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. Wait. You got to tell them what it is, though. It's the Platinum Leadership Award and Certificate, and now you're going to.
You know, I was going to say that the Platinum Award is the highest award that a chapter could give, but it's not, because you're just giving it. It's the highest award that comes from the national office that a chapter can give. Okay, so let me correct that.
Okay.
And it is given to a person who has significant contribution to the progress and growth of SCORE within the community. And their participation far exceed any expectation that anyone has within SCORE. So that means they've done an exceptional job. The award is initiated by the executive committee, approved by the district director and the regional RVP. And after that, the chapter will did submit a write-up on the contribution that that person has contributed to the community. And it is approved again by the district director and the vice president of field operations. And I need to breathe. Something, yes. And then after which it is approved by the CEO, who is Yancey. And it is with great, just to think about it, is that this person have gone way and beyond. And also the person has been with SCORE for 13 years. And so I'll let you give the name of the person who this belongs to, right?
Yep. And then I'm gonna give you the name, that I'm gonna read you some details that I had to that I submitted for the nomination. This is going to, where have I seen him?
He's around here someplace.
Oh, yeah. Michael J. O'Hara.
Let her tell you how great you are.
Yeah, you
okay?
have to tell me, I have to tell you this. In nearly 14 years of service, he served as a SCORE chapter president at different times in various leadership roles, including the chairman of the nominating committee on different occasions. In 2012...
Did good work in that, too.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. In 2012, he was the winner of the Dick O'Brien Award, which is our top recognition. For many years, he created and ran the intake team for Charlotte. He also worked with a fellow mentor, Mike Harris, on the IT development to create our appointment calendar and intake. There's always the IT guy behind, and then there's the person who has the knowledge, right?
Business
The business people, yes. Okay, when the chapter moved from Webbit and to CORE, he was the early adopter. Okay, he helped create and taught the precursor to Simple Steps for Starting Your Business before National SCORE initiated the Simple Steps workshop. He created the precursor to Charlotte's coaching and onboarding process, which is now, obviously, it's increased and gotten better, or whatever you want to call it, or there's more of us, okay? And now it's part of not only our chapter, but also our the national onboarding process. Before he retired, did you ever retire?
I'm about to.
He spent 36 years with the Kemper Insurance Group, starting as an underwriter and working his way up to the corporate vice president. And this is one of the most important things that I wrote for this, is despite his corporate experience, he always puts our SCORE clients first. And I want to give you a specific example. When there was a client that came and was hearing impaired, he's the one who went out and found a translator so that we were able to help that SCORE client. He has averaged 35 clients a year. He was cut down a little bit in the last month. Okay, but this is the most important thing. They say that there's always the resume where the things you've done, and then there's the resume of your character. The resume of your character is the one that lasts forever. If you walk into the office, whether you're new, it's your first time, whether you've been there for many years, whatever, it doesn't make a difference. If Mike's there, you're met with a good morning if it's good morning, or good afternoon if it's afternoon, and it's a smile, and it's a welcoming, and it's warmth. You have a feeling that you're part of it, even though it's the first time you ever stepped in there, and that's the most important thing, not only for clients, but for mentors, and for mentors in training, and for mentors that are past in training, but we're forever. We greatly appreciate what you've done, and we're proud to have you as a member of our chapter.
I am honored and humbled beyond expression. This is beyond any expectations, and well, I guess I'm at a loss for words, but thank you very much. It has been the SCORE experience, and I'm moving on to some other volunteer opportunities, but I'll stay connected with SCORE. It's been one of the best things in my life, and especially because early on I found out that the kind of people who do this are the kind of people that you want to be associated with, and that's true to a person and to this day. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
We got a picture of the three of you. Okay, I'll make it work. All right, here we go. One more. Thank you. He was part of it, too. He was part of it.
Actually, he gets to keep that one totally. The other one, the Dick O'Brien Award, is hung up in our office, but the Platinum Award is for his office. So that sort of concludes our ceremony, except for a couple of things. I just remembered something. We have a shout out to Ben Pelton, not only for organizing this along with HR, Harwell,
He
and
did it
other,
all.
yeah, but also a shout out. This is an agreement with Helen that I had. Is we salute you for your patience, having gone through 3 knee surgeries. Same wife. She figures you're very patient, and she is really patient. Thank you for all who helped, because our executive committee did different parts. And what I'm finding is that if you have different people who do things for you, you can feel very comfortable that when they say they're going to pick it up, they pick it up. And I appreciate that, and I appreciate all of you that are here today, whether you're a mentor or you are a spouse or significant other or friend or however. Giving your support to the mentors mean a lot, and I just thank you. So I hope you have safe travels and happy holidays. And that's it.